Lessons. Another day, another journey. I didn't write anything, and I didn't write a parable, I probably might write an article a little bit later on or tomorrow that I usually post to the newspapers. But let's do something. Quick parable, real quick. Parable, 5 seconds. I'm not thinking about you. You're not being affected. I'm not affecting you. You're not affecting my future. You're not affecting my worries. There's only one person I'm focused on, and that's God. And I have the ability to do this. That parable, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not being affected about you. I'm not trying to affect you, or I'm not worried, or I don't want you. I want this. This is all I need. God, basically. I'm the only one here. I'm the only one at the park, and I've got more accomplished this morning than most people do in weeks. And it's 7:35 a.m. on a Sunday. This is my life, and it's beautiful. Look at the clouds, how beautiful the sky is. Shout out to the God, the Christ, the Holy Spirit. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that it is. And it's just me. This is it. With all the trash on the floor, like the people walking, stepping in trash, basically. And that bag, and that bag, and that pen. I'm not doing any single thing but just meditating, writing. While somebody out there is probably wondering what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, what I'm going to eat, what I'm doing. And some people are not even thinking that, and the wrong people are worried about what I'm doing, like I'm consuming them or I want to be a part of them, when they shouldn't be worried. And the people that should be wondering how I'm doing and if I'm fine and if I need anything don't care either. So who do I rely on? Parable. I just simply rely on God. That's simple. And the people that are worried about what other people think and what they think, and should I think about him, or should I worry about other people, what other people think? And all I'm thinking of is about this. Simply God. I'm not thinking about them. I don't care about them. I don't worry about them. I don't care about their money. They're not affecting me. Not a single thing. I'm on a football field, basically. What am I thinking about? Am I thinking about how good the Browns or the Cavs are playing, or if if the Browns will finally win this season? No, I'm not thinking about that also. I'm thinking about God. Am I thinking who's driving down the street, where they're going, or where he's going? No, I'm thinking about where I'm going. I'm going to the destination of heaven, and I'm going to live my life to please God and appreciate God the best way possible. Live my dreams. Go after. I'm thinking about what the world is going to be like years from now. No. I'm thinking about the present. I'm thinking about who I'm going to, if my health gets better physically, be my wife. What can I do to my right now to make myself better for my future kids or my future wife? What can I do to make myself better for my friends, so when I finally meet the friends worth having, how I can push them and motivate them? How, if I ever become successful, how I would love to push the artists that sign with me and help me or do or motivate me. I'm thinking about a little bit of that right before my mind goes blank and I think about God too. I'm thinking about also, what company would I like to invest in? I'm thinking about what book I want to work on. Next. I'm thinking about what my summer album might be sound like. Who's going to be on that bad boy from Cleveland, basically, that's not lazy and not weird and not rapish. I'm thinking about that also. and then my mind goes blank, and then I go back to thinking about God. I'm not thinking about no girl that is at no church I like, no girl that I like I see on the street. They might be thinking about me because I know they get irritated because I see the little side jealousy sometimes. Like I know them when I don't really pay attention to them. Am I thinking about any girl that used to work at my job that I like? No. Am I thinking about any girl in the past that I love? No. I'm thinking about God, basically. Am I thinking about lost love from years ago or friends that have died? Yes, they come in my memory every now and then, and I do think about them. I do appreciate the people that were there for me that were gone and now are not around, and the people that I love that are not around and are in heaven. Yes. I appreciate their words. I appreciate their blessings, especially the older ones that passed when I'm still young. I appreciate their blessings and I appreciate them. I think about them in this moment and this situation. And the people that gave me advice that even think that they gave me advice that changed my life, and I walked away with it and I turned it into something that they said, but they didn't even know that when they were saying it, they changed me and affected me. And then I ran into them years later, and the same advice that they gave me, they were jealous about. When they gave me the advice, and I was doing the advice, and instead of saying, "I'm proud of you, thank you," I know, did you? I'm just so curious. Did you take my advice? And I would say yes, but by the time I say yes, there are people that are jealous, and basically the best thing I can do is think about God. Shout out to the people that ever gave me advice that turned around and got jealous later. And the people that were negative at first and then gave me good advice by apologizing. Shout out to Nate Robinson, who told me that a man has the ability to apologize. I'm a man and I apologize. Because once Nate apologized, I never saw anything happen. I think it was in Robinson. I can't remember. I never saw nothing happen after that, and basically it was all good. And I learned the ability to be a man and always apologize is a very important thing. So when I go anywhere and I do something wrong, I appear somewhere late or something, and I know I'm wrong, even though he was a person that gave me negativity at first for years, and he gave me advice and he apologized for it, and I never saw any negativity after that, and I learned something from him. Every now and then, if I do something wrong, I simply apologize quickly, quicker than I ever did. I learned that lesson. Shout out to Carmen Sandiego, or was it Duran? Carmen, I can't remember. Carmen Duran, that told me a little bit of money does help, Jason. Don't ever meet a girl and don't think you won't need money. You're going to need simple things like food, clothes, and ability to take care of kids, or you're going to have a difficulty and she's going to move. A little bit of money do help. That's how the economy works. That's how reality works. And I was reading books on the economy about it at the same time she was telling me, and I learned a lesson. I never got to meet back up with her to tell her that the lessons I learned I appreciate. Thank you for those lessons. So shout out to my English teacher in Tri-C that and my computer teacher at Tri-C that told me I was very gifted in IT. And my computer teacher at Tri-C, the beginning introduction to computer, that kept getting jealous over and over again after he told me I was gifted and gave me advice, and I took it and then got jealous later on. And I shout out to my English teacher that told me you need to do business too, because you can never know. You might get sick and you might need to rely on business because IT will get outdated a lot of times. And look at AI now. and a lot of it that are things I've learned is being done by AI. So I had to learn AI again after I wasn't able to do IT for a while. And she was right. So I made sure I did business like she said. I took the information, I ran away with it. I read every Bloomberg. I read all the business business thing business things in the library. I read every book in the library on business. I read all the Bloomberg's fortunes for years and entrepreneur for years, and basically ran away for advice and then I came into the library. I saw her one day. I noticed it was her. I saw her smiling. I wonder what was her name. I couldn't remember, but it seems like I don't know if that situation became whatever it is, but pretty much is the conclusion was you never know who you affect. But the most important thing is this: God, because you never know what will happen later. That's simple. Appreciate God. Parable for the day. Sermon over with. On my way to church soon, bless.